Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
What is going on, everyone? We are back in Trey Cash's Road to the Show in MLB 16 as we continue the first month of Trey Cash's third season. And in this first game of this series, we are going to fly out to the left fielder. Trey struggling. We'll touch on that more in a second. But here, we are going to find out Trey has a skill we did not know. We can fly. You got to be kidding me. Trey Cash, what abilities as we just glide across the ground. We have wings, and we are going to grab that one. Didn't know Trey had it in him, but I'll take it. I don't know what that glitch is, but it's absolutely awesome because you can, I don't know, is that flying, teleporting? It's not teleporting, but it's amazing. So I have not seen that happen before, but here we go. Let's see if that translates into some sort of supernatural powers at the plate. And no, never mind. It's not going to. We ground out to the second baseman. So Trey's rough season continues. We are 0 for 4 in this one. That means we still have, actually I think we have 2 hits. It might have only been 1, and we are hitting 115. So it's not good for Trey to start the season. We got to turn around. We ended season number 2 so well. I thought that would translate into season number 3, but it has not so far, and it's still not going to, although we are going to get on the base path because of a very, very poor catch by the first baseman there. That was not a horrible throw. But here we go. 4th inning. It's a 1-0 game. Trey, and that is going to find its way through, so here we go. That one is going to get us the hit. Let's see if that will jumpstart something in Trey. As now 6th inning, we're up again, and this one is going to be a deep shot. It looks like it could be. No, caught at the wall, so we're so close there. That one just barely missed hit, but here we go. 8th inning, bases are loaded. Here's an opportunity to pick up some RBIs, and Trey is going to ground out into the double play. Come on, Trey. As we are going to go 1 for 4. The average is going to go up because of that. We do lose at 1-0 as well. So here we go. Final game of this athletic series in the day. Trey hitting 133. We've got 2 RBIs. Still no home runs, though. So first inning, man on first and second. No outs. 1-0 count. And this is a nice hit. Finds its way between the third baseman and the shortstop. And Trey is going to pick himself up a hit. Now 5th inning, it's a 4-0 game. And we're going to bounce this one off the pitcher's leg, and that is going to help us get on as well. So already 2 hits, our first multi-hit game of the season. Now bases loaded. Here's another opportunity. The bases loaded. A lefty is on the mound. As we're going to guess high, we're going to be right, and we're going to rip that one into the gap. And that is going to be, is it a bases clearing double? Nope, it's going to be a 2 RBI double, though, as Trey, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, 3 for 4. This is the game right here. We have a 6-4 lead now, 8th inning, man on first, 0-1 count. Trey, can we get another hit? Yes, we can. It's down, and it bounces into the stands for a ground rule double. So another double for Trey, 4 for 5, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles. What a game for Trey, his best one by far this season. And we'll see if we can keep this going now, as our next series is going to be against the Baltimore Orioles in Baltimore. And Trey coming to the plate, now hitting 229. Look what that one game did to his average. It has shot up. Still some work to be done, though. I'd like that to be up near 300. But here we go. First at bat, and Trey's going to rip it, but it's going to be a little bit either hit too good or not good enough, because it's right at the right fielder. So 4-2 game here in the 4th inning, a lot of scoring, and Trey is going to get his first hit of the game. All right, so we keep the hitting streak alive. Trey back up the middle, and we have the single. We'll see if we can keep this going here. Next at bat is going to be in the 6th inning, man on first, 2-1 count, and Trey on the breaking ball, going to rip this one into the gap in left field, and it's against the wall. He'll get to second. Will the run score? No, he does not go. I'm not sure why they didn't set him there, so we missed it on the RBI, but we do get the extra base hit, 8th inning now, it's a 4-3 game, and there is a sidearm thrower on the mound, but Trey doesn't care. Another rip to the outfield, and it's another 3-hit game for Trey Cash, as he is feeling it right now. 3 for 4. We do lose the game 4-3, but Trey, this is what I was talking about in terms of the play I was hoping he would start the season with, because this is how we were planning to end last year. So we'll see if we can keep this going here. 2nd inning, it's our first at bat, It's a scoreless game, and Trey is going to send this one out to left field. It's not hit super well, but it's going, and it's gone. Wow, I did not expect that one to go out. The opposite field home run. That is going to be our first home run of the season. Back up in the fourth inning, it's a 1-1 game, and Trey is going to ground out the second baseman here as that one, we were just a little off timing there and miss out on the hit. Now a 5-1 game into the eighth inning, and it's going to be another ground out to the third baseman. Double play as well, even worse, as Trey just not able to really get to it since that first hit of the game, and that is where we will end. 1 for 4, we get the home run, and we also get the win, so perfect situation for everybody as we come up again now. 279 the average. We finally have a home run. Final game of this series against the Orioles. Man on first in the first inning. It's a 1-0 count, 2 outs here as Trey awaiting the pitch, and he's going to find it, and he pops it up to the infield. That one looked to be like a good pitch to hit, but we just miss it there as it is Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone wearing 42. Let's see if Trey can channel his inner Jackie as that last pitch was inside. This one's inside as well, so it's going to saw us off. So we come back up here. I'm going to guess inside because look at this. Every pitch has been inside so far in this at-bat, and the pitch is going to come in. It's going to be inside. We're going to guess right, and that one is going to be absolutely out of here. Every pitch inside. We finally thinking with our brains here. Able to take advantage. That's a 3-run home run. And now in the top of the ninth, it's a 4-3 game. And Trey looking for another hit. And nope, we're not going to get it. That is going to be a poor swing. We ground out to the first baseman. And we are going to hold on for the win. 1 for 5. We get the hit to keep the hitting streak alive. And we also get our second home run of the season. As we now move on. Final series of this episode is going to be against the Twins on the road as well. So a little bit of a road trip here for us to begin this season. Trey hitting 271 now, a very, very acceptable average, much better than the, 111 we started this episode with. So first inning, here we go, man on first. Trey going to send this one out to left field, but I don't think that's going to be hit good enough. And no, it is not. The left fielder going to make the catch, so we go down on our first at bat. Now top of the third, it's a 1-1 game, man on first once again. Trey going to give this one a ride. Is that going to be good enough? Yes, it is. And actually, it might be, yes, it's even better. This one is out of the park, a 2-run home run. Our third of the season as it's now 6-2. We come up our next at-bat, and that one is not going to be another hit, so it'll be another one-hit game. The average, sadly, actually hurting getting hits, but the streak is alive. I think we have a nice little 4 or 5 game hitting streak here as Trey turning it around here in the middle of this first month of the season. The average is now 269. We have that third home run, and we now have 10 RBIs. Top of the second here, Minnesota already up 3-0. Trey looking to change that as that is going to deep center field, but it looks like it is going to be caught at the wall. Very, very close there to be another home run, or at least off the wall for extra bases. But 3-2 game now, bottom of the second. And you forgot, didn't you? You forgot that Trey Cash can fly. Look at that. We just got to flex our flying abilities every once in a while. And here we actually just go through that guy's leg. What the heck? We're magical. We can fly. And I love it. As Trey coming up here as we are 0 for 4 so far, top of the 8th. We're looking to keep the hitting streak alive, and we are going to ground out into the fielder's choice. So our small hitting streak is over. We also lose 9-7, and then we get the weird glitch where it's not showing us our final stats. So on to the next game. The average down to 246 now as this Twin series has actually brought some issues. But here we go, first inning. Trey is going to start it out with a hit. There we go. That one, absolutely a C, nice single, as it just finds its way under the second baseman's arm to get into the outfield. Top of the third now. It's a 1-0 game. Man on second. Trey smartly watching that ball outside. So 3-2 count. Can we take advantage of this now? As the pitch is in, and it's going to, ooh, that was inside. I don't know if that was a ball. That was actually probably a nicely placed pitch. And we are going to go down in our second at-bat. Top of the ninth now. We're 2 for 4 so far. 6-3 game. As let's see if we can end this one on a good note. And yes, we can. It finds its way through. So Trey going to end it very nicely. We really improved in this episode. Our average went from 115 to almost upwards towards 300. So very good job from Trey. And we'll see if we can keep this good play up as we head into the second month of the season.